Mark Bushman. I am your uncle.
Yes, that is a great answer. Okay, so I'm going to begin with a projective technique, and I'm going to flash you this word and just think of whatever comes to your brain. So the first word is vacation.
Disney World.
Disney World. That's a good answer. Yes, that's a great answer. Okay, and then this next word, timeshare.
DVC.
DVC. What motivated you to invest in a timeshare?
We actually had, to be honest with you, your Aunt Kim and I were never really big into timeshares, but we looked at Disney and we realized we were going to go there a lot, and we did a little bit of work on Disney Vacation Club, learning about it, and we realized that was something that we wanted to do. So even though we had not previously wanted to do a timeshare, we figured Disney was the perfect one if we were going to do it, and that's exactly what we did.
Schedule a vacation.
Well, you know me. I plan years in advance, so we go to Disney World every year now. So it is the annual rite of passage. We will go in June pretty much every year, and so we basically start planning for the next one as soon as we get back from the one we were just on, as far as where we want to go, and we look at what we didn't do and what we want to make sure that we do that the next time. So we are constantly planning Disney vacations, to be honest with you.
I would agree. It's like if I had all the power to me, I would change dramatically over the past few decades.
Since I've started vacationing with my own money over the last 20 years, I do think it's changed a lot. I think people have to, because there are so many people that go to places like Disney World, to Las Vegas, where we like to go as well. You need to plan in advance. You don't necessarily need someone to plan it for you, like you used to use a AAA agent to help you plan stuff like that. You don't necessarily need that, but people do need to plan more often. It's not as much spur of the moment just because of airfare and the way to get places and scheduling and stuff like that. I think it's changed a lot over the last couple of decades.
Yeah, I definitely think so too. Do you wish there are some things that you could change about your current contract, or that could be improved with DVC?
Contract with Saratoga Springs, and while we like it, that is not in our top 5 to stay. We would prefer. We love Beach Club. We love Boardwalk. We would love to do Polynesian or anything like that. If there's anything we could change with our contract, we would like to be able to change our home resort. And I don't think that's possible. But if we could change one thing, that would be the only thing we'd really change.
I agree. You want to expand your horizons, and have a nice, home base as well. Do you think your contract has met up to your standards and expectations?
Exceedingly so. Actually, yes.
So when you schedule a vacation, what is your primary reason for planning one, honestly?
Just to get away from the real world for a little while. Disney World and Las Vegas are the 2 places that allow us to do that. So those are obviously our 2 favorite vacation spots. But Disney especially, you can just kind of go get lost in, what we all call go in your bubble for a week or a week and a half or whatever it is, and just have fun and just kind of lose yourself. That's kind of how we do it.
So going a little bit off subject here, but not off subject, but what is the main reason you continually to come back to Disney and vacation with Disney so often?
Because it's always changing. That's the thing. I think if you get a lot of people and they go to the beach, or they'll go to certain cities or whatever, and a lot of those things stay the same. And when you look at Disney, especially, you look at all the stuff that's constantly changing. There's always new rides. There's new attractions. There's new hotels. I mean, stuff like that. There's always, especially over the next 5 or 6 years, all the things that are coming with Disney. There's a different reason to go each year. There's something new. Next year when we go, Toy Story will be open. The year after that, it's going to be Star Wars. The year after that, I mean, it's just going to keeps going and going. There's always a reason to go back. And even, again, like I said earlier, I think that it's so big now that you can't do everything that you want to do in 7 or 8 days. It's really almost impossible. So there's always going to be something like when you're leaving, you're just like, oh man, we didn't do that this time. So you make sure that you can do it the next time. So there's always something new to experience or something that you haven't done for a while and you miss.
Agreed. I mean, being 5 months down there, I felt like I missed some things that, I didn't even get to experience as well. And then I went back, with my parents in October. And, like, even when I went for spring break, there was something new I did. And then when I went back in October, there was always something new. So you're right. It's just a rapidly changing and rapidly, like, new things. So, do you believe investing in a vacation club has relieved some of the pressures associated with vacationing, such as, your rooms could be fully equipped with,
Seriously, Aaron, you know us. Mm-hmm. We this was the best investment that we've made, was joining DVC. We are so happy that we did it, and I wanted to do it way before Aunt Kim did, so I had to get her on board